And shifting focus to South Asia, where Bangladesh is trying to woo its neighbour. In a bid to add a sweeter note to its relations with India, Bangladesh is continuing with its mango diplomacy. The country's interim head, Yunus, has sent 1,000 kilograms of mangoes. This consignment of the king of the fruits is for India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi. It is a sweet symbol of goodwill between India and Bangladesh. Prime Minister Modi is not the only recipient of this goodwill gesture. Yunus also sent mangoes to the chief ministers of some states. This includes West Bengal's Mamata Banerjee and Tripura's Manik Saha. Mango diplomacy is not new for India and Bangladesh. Dhaka has a long-standing tradition of sending traditional gifts to New Delhi. It is to reinforce cultural ties and regional diplomacy. The tradition was initiated by the ousted Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. However, what's crucial and different with this gift is the current nature of ties between the two neighbours. The relationship between New Delhi and Dhaka strained after Sheikh Hasina's ouster, following a massive student-led uprising in the country. She was forced to flee to India in August last year as protests turned violent. Her government had close ties with New Delhi. After her ouster, chaos persisted in Bangladesh for quite some time. The anti-government protests turned into scenes of complete anarchy and mayhem, and then the Hindu minorities started being targeted. Now, the Indian government raised concerns over the systematic persecution of Hindu minorities in Bangladesh. New Delhi urged Yunus' government to protect the rights of minorities. Bangladesh also shifted alliances from India and cozied up to China and Pakistan under Yunus' leadership. Yunus visited China in March on a 4-day trip, and he emphasized on viewing China as a good friend of Bangladesh and called for stronger ties with Beijing. He has also been holding frequent talks with Pakistan. Reports suggest that Pakistan's Intel Service Agency, the ISI's delegation, also visited Bangladesh to hold talks in January. But with the mango gesture, it seems Yunus is trying to woo India. Prime Minister Modi and Yunus met in person for the first time in April. It was on the sidelines of the BIMSTEC summit in Bangkok. India reiterated its support for a democratic, stable, peaceful, progressive, and inclusive Bangladesh. Yunus knows Bangladesh needs India's support. The two countries share a 4,367-kilometre border. New Delhi also provides Dhaka with key food staples. Last month, the Indian External Affairs Ministry also said New Delhi is willing to discuss all issues with Bangladesh in a conducive environment.
We also have consultations of concerned state governments, representatives in our own internal consultations on such issues, and to frame our approach. We are prepared to engage with Bangladesh on all matters in an environment that is conducive for mutually beneficial dialogue.
Now it seems that the Yunus government is trying to turn sour ties into sweet ones with mangoes. But the question arises, is it too little too late? Or will these mangoes act as a thaw in a path to better India-Bangladesh ties?
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka karj mo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
4兆ドル以上も
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, Click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.